Everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I want to start this new series where I go through my MAC lipstick by finishes and then just share with you my thoughts on every single color and then share with you my thoughts on each finishes, my favorite shades, and then do a wear test so you can actually see the differences, because I know when you go to the MAC store, you look at all the lipstick and it can be so overwhelming. But I thought that if you can actually see how each finish performs, and then you can decide which one might suit your needs. So today's video is going to be the first one, and it's going to be all about cream sheen finishes. So cream sheen finishes are sheer but buildable colors that are moisturizing. So if you're someone that doesn't like anything that is drying, those are perfect for you, especially if you don't mind reapplying maybe once or twice throughout the day. And then I own 9 of them, which is not my most owned. I used to not be a fan of the cream sheen finishes, which to me now it seems crazy because I think they're super easy to wear, they're low maintenance. It could be due to the colors that I own, which are mostly nudes, some peachiness actually, a lot of peachy lipsticks, because I used to not think I could pull them off, and I feel like something that is a little sheer definitely makes it so much easier for you. And then there's one bright pink out of nowhere. So yeah. Let's start with the shade that I'm wearing right now, which is also going to be the one that I'm going to be wearing throughout the day. It's this gorgeous color. You're probably getting tired of me talking about it, but Coral Bliss is just an awesome peach lipstick. It was one of my first peach lipstick ever because it was a sheer one, and I feel like it was just the easiest way for me to start wearing them. Mine is having a hard time, which, by the way, cream sheen finishes, you should never leave them in like your purse or your car if you know it's gonna be hot, because they will melt because they are so creamy. Mine is like having a hard time because I've just worn them so much, and like right now it's pretty hot with the lights, so they're not liking me right now. But this is just such a gorgeous peachy color, super easy to wear. I absolutely love it. Every spring, summer, I just go back to it. So if you're someone that likes the idea of a peach lipstick but you're not sure if you can pull them off, definitely recommend trying this one out. It's just absolutely awesome. And again, it is the color that I'm wearing today. Kind of matches with my eye makeup. Actually, if you like this makeup, I did film myself getting ready, so I'll link that down below. But this is just a must-have for me. Definitely one of my favorite lipstick, especially from the cream sheen finishes. Next one used to be so popular, and I haven't worn this in a while actually, and it is the color Chem De Nude, which, do you remember when we used to all wear those like almost foundation color on your lips? This was one of them, and again, I didn't like something too intense on my lips because I didn't want to cancel the natural color too much, just a little bit, you know. And this was perfect because it wasn't overly pigmented, and still nowadays I still like to actually mix it with other things to just make it a little nuder. And as you can see, it is a little bit on the warm side, but it's still not too orangey on me. I used to absolutely love this color and wore it a ton, but a lot less lately. But I feel like seeing it now, I feel like it would be great to mix and match with other shades, but I used to absolutely adore this lipstick. This one is still an all-time favorite color. It is the color, I never know if you're supposed to say creme cup or cream cup. Anyway, this one is just, again, a nude, but on the pinky side. I still absolutely adore this color. It's still one of my favorite nude lipstick because, once again, it's sheer but buildable, and you can see it's just a light baby pink color. Again, super easy if you're just starting out with lipstick and you don't know what to pick. This is definitely a great color that is like very flattering. You just can't go wrong with a light baby pink color like this. Since it is a cream sheen, it's not too intense, so if you're just starting out, again, it's just perfect. The whole range is perfect for that, but yeah, this color, the perfect baby pink, the best baby pink I have actually. So this one is just a bit darker than Chem De Nude, and I haven't used it as much as Chem De Nude. It's the color Shy Girl, and again, sheer but buildable color, but this one is warmer, and when I got it, I wasn't super into warm nudes. I feel like nowadays I would actually like it more. I feel like it would be nice for summer. It also has a little bit more brown than the other shades, so I feel like that would be great actually. See, this video is helpful for me too. I'm actually going to be wearing this summer for sure. So again, a great nude, just a little bit, whoops, just a little bit brownier, still a warm color, but not too intense. So once again, if you're starting out, it's a great finish to go for. This is one of my most recent addition. I think it's the latest one from that finish that I bought, and it is the color Modesty. And as you can see, it's a little bit on the mauve side, which, if you don't know me, I'm all about those mauve lipsticks. I feel like this one is a little bit more pigmented than the other ones, you can probably tell, But again, it's a buildable color. It's like a brownier mauve lipstick. It's great. I just really like it. Again, the newest shade that I bought, so I definitely love it. By the way, if you like the idea of Velvet Teddy, but you don't like matte lipstick and you found it maybe a little too brown on you, this is definitely a great alternative. Now we're going more towards more peachy shade. This one is a peachy nude color. It's the color Pure Zen. I feel like this color is basically if Chem De Nude and Curl Bliss had a baby, it would be Pure Zen. That's just what it is. It's a little bit on the white base, so if you have a little bit more of a tan, I would avoid this color completely. But it definitely looks like a mix of both color. The next two colors are colors that I not necessarily regret buying, but I've not worn yet enough to justify the purchase. We're gonna word it like that. But the first one is the color Sunny Seoul, which is kind of, sometimes I mix color clearly because there's like brown lipstick on it. But this one is much brighter than what I used to wear, which probably explains why I haven't worn it enough yet. Again, it's a little bit of a white base color, and it's a lot more corally, like pinky coral than Coral Bliss, and I feel like I would love this color, so I don't know why I haven't worn it yet, but again, helpful video for me too. If you want to go towards brighter shade, it's a great way to start, but again, a little bit of a white base to it. The most orangey color that I own is Sweet and Sour, and it's a light white base peachy color, but I mean, it seems so much fun, but I feel like on its own, it's a little bit too like, actually every time I do a lip swatch video and I swatch like those like pale orangey shade, I feel like I look a little bit like a duck. That's kind of how it makes me feel a little bit. It's a little bit too white base on its own, but I should actually like mix it with other lipstick. So yeah, the last two are like probably my least worn colors. So yeah. But this is definitely my least, not favorite, but least worn color from that whole range that I own. Obviously, I don't own all of them. And then last but not least, there is this color, which is Speed Dial, and it's a medium tone pink, which for some reason, from all the crazy colors out there, it's probably the type of color that I wear the least. And I don't know why, for some reason, I always feel super intimidated by like those medium tone pinks. I will wear a bright pink, but for some reason these ones intimidate me. I feel like they're so girly, and sometimes I just feel not girly enough to pull them off, but it is a great color if you're looking for that perfect mid-tone pink that isn't too cool tone, isn't too warm tone. Speed Dial would be a perfect shade for you. And once again, Cream Sheen, it's not too intense. So again, if you just want to start with pink lipstick, this is a great option. It's so pretty though, but for some reason, I just feel like I can't pull it off sometimes. So those are the 9 shades that I own. And then I'm going to be applying a little bit more of the Coral Bliss color. Wear it throughout the day so you can actually see how they last, how they feel. They feel super creamy, by the way. Like, they're literally melting because of the lights. But this one is pretty old. I did the mistake of like leaving it in my car, which don't do it. But as you can see, I can build up the color to a pretty bright shade, but it's still super wearable. It's very, very comfortable. It's creamy, moisturizing on my lips, so it won't be a problem to test it out all day. I usually do a transfer test, so let's do this, even though we kind of know that it's going to be transferring. So as you can see, there is some transfer, but there's still quite a bit of color on my lips. So we're good to go. I'm going to be updating you throughout the day. So I've been wearing the lipstick for 4 hours now, and I wanted to update you. I did have a little bit of a snack and some water, but I don't feel like what I ate was like very messy, so it didn't really disturb the lipstick. So as you can see, there's still a little bit of the color, not super intense, but I'm gonna keep wearing it. But usually they last me like 5 or 6 hours, usually after I have a proper meal. So we'll see how it goes, but this is what it looks like right now. Just still a little bit of a shine, a little bit of color. I wanted to update you one last time. I've been wearing the lipstick for around 7 hours. I wanted to update you before I have like a second meal, because cream sheens don't tend to last like 12 hours and the last test after only 7 hours. But you might be able to tell there's not really anything left, but my lips don't feel dry. So that's at least that. Actually, if I zoom you in a little bit, you may be able to see like there's still a little bit of shine. It doesn't feel dry, but I'm actually curious to see how much color is left, which is why we're ending now, so I can try and remove it. I'm curious if there's anything. Oh, aha! I knew there was a little bit of color. So after 7 hours, to have a little bit left for cream finish lipstick, like a moisturizing finish, that's actually not bad at all. So if your lips weren't as pigmented as mine, you probably would be able to see the color a little bit better, but Honestly, I used to not be a huge fan of that finish for some reason, but now I'm really into it because they are moisturizing and they do tend to last pretty well. Not the most long wearing lipstick, but I usually don't mind reapplying once or twice throughout the day. So yeah, if you're someone that you just never want your lips to be dry and you just want a little bit of color that you can build up whichever amount you want, then I definitely recommend the Cremesheen finishes. So that's it, guys. This was the first video in this series. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have any favorite lipstick that are Cremesheen finish from MAC. I will be linking the next videos as soon as they're up, or the playlist down below, so you can watch them all. I'm going to probably be posting them once in a while. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe to not miss any future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.